Everyone, this is going to be the reading for Capricorn for April 2021. So this can apply if you're a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Queen of Cups. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, North Node. And like I always say, so now I'm open for personal readings. So if you want to get a personal reading done for astrology or for tarot, you can drop me a message, Nine of Cups. You can drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box and I'll contact you soon. So, Capricorn, this is interesting that your polar opposite sign, Cancer, shows up in your reading. Magician. What else for Capricorn? Your manifestation powers are really high right now. Justice. I'm going to pick up some more cards and then we'll start the reading. King of Pentacles. Really good reading, like really good energy for you, Capricorn. What else for Capricorn for April 2021? King of Cups. What else for Capricorn for April 2021? What does Capricorn need to know? Four of Swords. What else for Capricorn for April 2021? Death in reverse. What else for Capricorn? We have Temperance in reverse. Okay, so the first card that I'm getting is the card of Cancer, which is the Queen of Cups. It's interesting because I feel like a lot of you Capricorns, you are operating out of your emotions now. Like the month of April is kind of bringing you in touch with your emotional side. And I know that's not a comfortable subject for you. Like Capricorn is the kind of energy that likes to focus on the practical things, right? Like you like to go after the money, the job, and be productive. That's what earth signs are really, really good at. And I really appreciate that about earth signs. But the Queen of Cups showing up right at the beginning of the reading tells me that something has shifted within you, Capricorn. And in the month of April, I think you are focusing your energy more on what makes you happy in life. Like the Nine of Cups is very much about the energy of being content, the Zen energy, like being so it's being in an energy of gratitude, like being grateful about what you have. And that sounds very trite. Like I know a lot of these spiritual, posts are going to say that like operate in gratitude, be grateful for what you have. But there is truth in it. Like when you operate from a spirit of gratitude, you attract more blessings into your life. Don't ask me how that works, but that's it's interesting that that's what usually happens because it's like you make space for new things to come into your life. So the Queen of Cups here is about you operating in your emotional energy. Like you've become a little bit softer in a really nice way. Like you've become a little bit more vulnerable. You've become closer to your family is what I'm picking up on. Like you want to strengthen the ties, the bonds with your family during the month of April. And like I said, you are feeling really good this month. And this is not in an adrenaline rush, like yay, let's go bungee jumping. And that's just an extreme example, but it's not in that kind of a way. This is more like, let me sip on this cup of tea or this cup of coffee or whatever you have, and let's just sit and watch the rain, or like let's be in nature, or let me spend time with my family. This is like the everyday stuff that makes you happy, and it's not really related to money. Like that's the shift that I'm noticing. Like earlier you may have been externally focused on things that made you happy, but now you're going inside yourself and discovering a lot of little things that make you happy and joyful in this life. Magician, your manifestation skills, like your manifestation energy, is really high during the month of April. So be very intentional about the words you say, about the things that you're putting out into the universe, because it's going to come true. And that's because you've cleared a lot of blockages within yourself. That's why your manifesting energy is really high right now. So that's why I said it's extra important that you set the right intentions during this time, especially with this new moon in Aries that's coming up on April 11th. That's going to be a really good time to set your intentions. So that's something that I would advise. The Justice card. So a new person is coming into your life. They could already be a part of your life, or they could be about to, enter your life. I'm seeing the Justice, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So this could be a Taurus, this could be a Libra, or this could be a Scorpio person entering your life. Or they could be a mix of all the three energies. But basically, it's interesting that both these are the king energies. So this is divine masculine energy coming into your life, Capricorn. And it's interesting that you have a fellow earth sign coming in, Taurus, and you have a water sign, Scorpio, coming in, and both are fixed. It's interesting because they are here to teach you more of what you're here to learn. And Scorpio is, of course, like it's water, it's emotion, right? But Scorpio is also about the importance of change. Like Scorpio is ruled by transformation, right? It's the energy of change is the only constant. And this person that's coming into your life is here to show you that mirror and make you appreciate the beauty about change. Because I feel like Capricorn, sometimes you can get stuck in a rut sometimes. And I think all the earth signs are a little bit guilty about that, especially fixed signs. But Capricorn, you sometimes have that tendency of maybe in like becoming a workaholic, or just focusing on, like, when something brings you some kind of material benefit or status, because that's the 10th house, right? That's what your energy rules. You become addicted to it. Like, you want to go full force towards that, because that's what's giving you that material benefit, or that status in society, or whatever. And the King of Cups is Scorpio energy. It's again about emotion. It's interesting that Cancer and Scorpio both showed up in your reading. So they're here to teach you emotions, and you are becoming more of that. Like, you are recognizing your own feelings. You are more in touch with your own feelings, and you're ready to be a little bit more vulnerable with yourself, more importantly. Even if you're not vulnerable with anybody else, it's really important that you be that way with yourself, Capricorn, because you've not done that in a really long time. Like, it's very easy for you to bypass your emotions and just be practical, and like that get on with it attitude, like, let's just get this done, I'll deal with my emotions later. That's very Capricorn energy. So the fact that this shift is happening is good. It's very healthy. King of Pentacles, this could be a Taurus person in your life. Also the Justice card, this could be a Libra. But Justice card can also mean that karma is finally being served to those who did you wrong. And I know this sounds like some people may take this the wrong way, because some people don't believe in revenge, some people don't believe in that, but the universe has a way of aligning energies, right? The universe has a way of equalizing things. So that may be what's happening in the month of April. Like, you may have been wronged by some people. Maybe they didn't mean to do you wrong, but somehow you felt like you were being wronged, or there was a lot of unfairness that was directed towards you. And now justice is being served because of that. Like, things are equalizing in your favor. Now, the Four of Swords is about contemplation, but this is also about being a little bit guarded and kind of not completely being very honest with yourself, is also what I pick up on with the Four of Swords. Because you still want to hold on to something because it gives you a sense of comfort, but that may not be very good for you. So it's time to let go. Like, you are in a contemplative mood, but it's really time to kind of surrender. And the Death card in reverse is talking about that. Like, you may have closed out a chapter in your life. This could have been a Sagittarius person in your life. Could be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node. But even if they didn't have that Sagittarius energy, they just could embody the Sagittarius archetype. So in the past, you may have been dealing with a person like that, and the Death card tells me that you've closed out that cycle. But the Temperance in reverse can also mean you, like, in the sense that Temperance is about balance. And you may be feeling a little bit out of kilter this month, in the sense that because this emotional shift is happening within you, right? where the Queen of Cups is showing up, you like the opposite of your axis, Cancerian energy. So you've shifted to this nurturing emotional mode. So it's going to take some time for you to recalibrate, because you've been so used to operating in that Capricorn energy, which is like, let's get this done, let's stick to schedule, let's get productive. I don't want to deal with my emotions, that kind of energy. And now it's very different. Now you're like very emotional, very vulnerable. You're opening up your heart. You're realizing a lot of things. And it's making you a little bit soft, which in a very good way. Like it's actually really good to be that way, because that's healthy. You don't want to cram up all your emotions and get all practical, and then all of it comes out at a later stage like a volcano. So because that shift is happening, it's going to take some recalibration, because of which you may feel a little bit out of balance right now. You may feel like it's going to take some time for you to manage both these opposite energies in your chart. Let's look at some more cards. I do want to check out what this death card is. Like, what is this that you're closing out? What is this death card for Capricorn? Hang on a second. Let me just check some more cards. What is this death card for Capricorn for April? What is it that Capricorn is ending in the month of April? So I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So something tells me that you may be getting over some kind of financial blockage, which may have bothered you in the past, and you may have been a little bit frustrated about that. Like, you may have worked really hard, whether it's a project, whether it's your business or your job, but something money related. Like, you may have worked really hard for it, but it didn't really come through for whatever reason. But now, like, you're removing that blockage. I feel like that the doors are starting to open up. What is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn? Queen of Pentacles. This is you showing up in your reading. So this is about operating in your own energy, right? This is about staying true to who you are. Five of Cups, not being regretful about the past and not being pessimistic. And because Saturn in energy, like, you're ruled by Saturn, you have the tendency to sometimes look at the glass half full, right? So it's not about regretting the past. It's not about thinking what if and why certain things didn't happen. It's kind of stepping out of that regretful energy and looking to the future. That's what gets you out of this financial blockage and gets you more blessings your way. So let's look at the messages from the Sacred Traveler deck for Capricorn for April 2021. What are the messages for Capricorn for April 2021? Watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. This is similar to what I was saying earlier, Capricorn. Like, your energy is shifted big time. You're in this nine of cups mode. You're already enjoying life. You're cruising along, which is very difficult for you, Capricorn, because I think you're the kind of person, if you go for a vacation, you're like, I could have done something with this time. Like, I could have been more productive, made more money, that sort of thing. But the universe is saying it's okay to not do something sometimes. Like, it's okay to just chill out and relax. Like, take a page from Taurus, and that actually showed up in your reading. It's kind of interesting that King of Pentacles showed up in your reading, which is Taurus energy. So yeah, just tap into that Taurian energy, that Venusian energy. Just sit back and relax. Do nothing, like lie on a hammock. This card is about that, like just chilling and maybe literally watching the clouds, or just sipping on a nice cup of coffee. I do see a cup of coffee or tea here, a nice book here. So yeah, maybe like just chill out with your favorite book, drink a cup of coffee, lie down on a hammock, or do whatever makes you happy. Like, if it's music, it's music, or I don't know, like whatever makes you feel happy. Like, but basically not doing anything. Like, you don't have to be productive, is what I'm picking up on. And the more you do that, that's when you're contradictorily, like, that's when the finances start to roll in, because sometimes what happens is when you work too hard towards something, you kind of repel it, if that makes sense. But when you sit back and relax, somehow it just seems to magically come into your life. So I think that's the energy that I'm picking up here. So just relax a little bit more, just ease into it, and I think like that's going to be door opener for you in terms of finances and abundance. So that's the reading for you, Capricorn, for April 2021. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Drop in a comment if this resonated with you in the comment box below. And like I said, if you want to get a personal reading done, like in astrology or tarot, just drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye, guys.